Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the special edition of the Lightning News of the 8th of April 2025. Today's topic will be all about the reuse of materials.
Why, you think? Well, as you have probably seen, there has been a shortage of iron for the reinforced concrete because of our today's huge population. This is what we call the fridge problem, which stands for if everybody in India would buy a refrigerator, there wouldn't be any iron left.
That's true, Lina. This is a serious problem because we have to house all these 9 billion people. Luckily, those genius scientists at the Jan van Brabant school in Helmond have found a solution for this problem.
Indeed, Tom, they finally found a solution for the shortage of iron problem.
We will switch to our field reporter Arnoud for some more information regarding this problem.
Diamond construction site in Helmond. We have 9 billion people and there's almost no iron left. This reinforced concrete with iron is really rare. It's even one of the last buildings that will be built with iron and reinforced concrete. So we had to come up with another material to replace the iron and reinforced concrete. We came up with plastic to do that. With the plastic we made a new, strong material which is cheap as well. Reinforced concrete is mostly used to build buildings and, for instance, walls around factories. From now on, this will be used for every building that will be built with reinforced concrete. Back to the studio to Tom and Elise.
Sorry for the bad quality, we had some technical difficulties, but still, thank you Arnoud for your report.
But Tom, how are we going to build a wall structure for the houses if we don't have any iron?
That's a good question, Elina. For this problem, we will switch to Veronica and Lucas for some more information on the structure of the wall.
We take the concrete from old destroyed building materials that have no use anymore. The concrete will be broken into smaller pieces and then it will be separated. After it's separated, it will be shredded into the shape of the new wall structure. We use this method because it's environment friendly and we get rid of all those old destroyed building materials that have no use anymore. It's also cheap to reuse things.
Because there's almost no iron left, we decided to replace the iron with plastic and reinforced concrete. Here you can see a model of the reinforced concrete with the new plastic material. As you can see, the walls are made from concrete and thick plastic strings are put through it to make it stronger. Here you can see enlargement of the plastic. It has a strong structure which makes it a good replacement of the iron. From now on, this building material will be used in every building instead of the iron, because iron is the past and plastic is the future.
We told you that this was a special edition. Well, why is it a special edition? That's because here's a wheel with subjects on it. If you tweet the subject with a hashtag in front, you'll find some more information, so you'll be up to date. Now we know how the reuse of the concrete for the structure works. But how are we going to make the plastic? We don't want to use oil for making it because there are almost no fossil fuels left.
That's why we're going to use seaweed to make the plastics from, because there's algae and seaweed where you can make plastics from. But let's hear an expert's opinion on this possibility.
Today we are going to interview the expert on bioplastic and seaweed, Erwin Bouwmans. We still have some questions about bioplastic and seaweed and therefore we are paying him a visit so that he can shed some light on this topic.
Hello, good morning.
It's nice to meet you.
Thank you, nice to meet you too. How are you today?
I'm fine.
Okay.
Tell us a little bit about yourself. Who are you and what is your profession?
My name is Erwin Bouwmans and I'm a lecturer at the University of Applied Sciences in Den Bosch and I teach world food security.
Is in your opinion seaweed a good product to make bioplastic from?
Seaweed is a very interesting crop because you can use seaweed as food, of course, for humans, but you could also use it like you are doing here in this project to make bioplastic. So I think, yes, it's a very good idea.
Will bioplastic be strong enough to structure concrete walls of houses?
Well, we have done, in the meantime, we have done some pilots with it, with the bioplastic made of seaweed, and our first pilots show that it's strong enough, it can be strong enough to build blocks and to make concrete walls, and of course we have to see it in time how it goes when time progresses, when the house gets 10 or 20 years old. But we think it's strong enough.
Will more seaweed be able to grow on the seabed because of the light that is transported there through perspex tubes?
Well, I think it's a very good idea to use the tubes. I think it's a great invention of your colleagues at the institute here in Helmond, and I think it's a great idea. And I think it's very important, of course, if you want to grow something, you need light, and by getting the light deeper into the sea, that's a very good solution to solve that problem.
What do you think about this new system, and do you think it will be used more often?
I think it's the best idea I've seen in years. So I think it has a very promising future, and I wish you all the best and of luck with it.
Well, thank you. That was our final question. Thank you very much for your time and for your knowledge.
Thank you very much and good luck.
That clarified things for us. Now we feel confident that seaweed and bioplastic is the way to go. Back to the studio.
So it is possible to make plastic from seaweed. But how will we grow enough seaweed? Because I don't know if there's enough area on the ocean floor to grow that amount of seaweed on.
That's why we have to enlarge the area. But still, seaweed needs a specific amount of sunlight, and the deeper we go, the less sunlight will strike the ocean floor. But don't worry, Eline, the Jan van Brabant crew came up with a wonderful solution. Let's have a look.
Hello, my name is Kai van Linde, and my name is Jan de Bruin. So, we know that we can make plastic from the algae and seaweed, but there's one major problem. There isn't enough growing space to grow all the seaweed to make buildings.
We can solve this problem by extending the distance light can reach under the water surface. We do this by putting light-emitting perspex tubes in the ocean. We can make sure that they can float by putting a floating material on top of the ocean and put the perspex tubes through them.
Can the technician please shut off the lights? As you can see here, the sunlight hits the tubes and it is transported down to the tube where the sunlight hits the bottom. With this method, you can grow seaweed everywhere you want in the sea. Can the technician please shut the lights on again?
Back to Eline and Tom.
Now you have seen how the model helps guide the light to enough surface area to grow enormous amounts of seaweed on. We have to reveal one more aspect of this groundbreaking research.
An amazing, surprising, extra feature which was excellently stumbled on while making this model. We not only increase the area seaweed can grow, we also enlarge the area fish can live.
Barnacles can grow on the plastic tubes, fish can hide in the coral that will be growing on the tubes, and they can hide in the seaweed. It's a perfect place for fish to live and breed. So we get more fish to eat, and at the same time we can control the amount of fish we fish over there. So more fish equals more sushi, and sushi is tremendously healthy and popular worldwide. Let's visit one of those trendy restaurants.
The sushi restaurant in Helmond.
Hello, Louis. I heard you are a waitress at a famous sushi restaurant. I heard it's booked full every night. Is it right?
Yes, everybody loves sushi nowadays. It's very popular, so it's pretty hard to get a table. So many customers, it must be hard to buy enough fish. Yes, we have to get to the fish market pretty early, especially lately because the fish is run out very easily. So we have to make sure we get enough.
What if we told you we can get more fish to the market with a plan we developed to create bioplastic?
How can bioplastic have anything to do with sushi?
Yes, our idea is to guide light with perplex to the bottom of the sea to make seaweed grow there. And all the seaweed is good, but fish also likes it, so they go there and eat all the seaweed. All this food is good for the fish, so there's more living space for the fish. We solve that problem. And we can use this fish again for sushi again, if we hunt the fish.
What do you think of that idea? I think that's amazing. It's a brilliant idea and it will definitely help us gain more profit.
Thank you for the interview.
No problem. As you can see, the catering business is all on board for this plan. Back to the studio.
Well, that's it for now. I hope you all have a good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
If you didn't get it yet, well, here's a short recap so you will understand everything after this. We hope to see you at our next broadcast.